We were the bookies' favourites to finish bottom. No one, except us, gave us a chance. From the 3rd division, to qualify to the last 32 in the group of death. Glasgow Rangers are back where they belong, and we fucking love it. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We're going to start this one off by going over the atmosphere and showing you the clips of that from the game against Young Boys there, which we have managed to get through with a 1-each draw. So if you do enjoy the video, leave a like on the channel, it helps out massively. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as we're close to that 3,000 subscriber mark. That would be awesome. Hope you enjoy.
Told you. That's bullshit, that.
Hope you enjoyed the clips of the atmosphere there. It was absolutely buzzing at points again. As you can see, there was a lot of nervous atmosphere at times where there was a bit of moaning and groaning, as you imagine it is Ibrox, and that's the sort of stuff that just does go on, unfortunately. But because we just can't do it the easy way. So we started off the team. There was no surprise about the team. It was the exact same team, except of course Katic in for Hollander, who was injured from the final. And going into this, you thought as long as we can get some sort of performance or near that level, or ideally that level that we played on Sunday, the goals would come today and we would have got through no problem. From my Twitter poll before the game, asking what people over there thought the score was going to be and where we were going to finish, we got 93% of people thinking we would win tonight and get first place in the group, 4% thinking that we would finish second place getting a draw, so well done to you four, and 3% thinking a Young Boys win. Some of the comments we've got Thomas Lee saying 2-0 Rangers, Bob Steele saying 2-0 Rangers, and 2-0 Rangers with Kent Morelos scoring, says Scott Cameron. So unanimously 2-0 was the thought of the people on Twitter then. We did start off really well, really quick, had a good few chances, or half chances in the first 5 minutes. The crowd were really up for it, but then Young Boys started to come back into the game. They were trying to slow the game down, play it to their sort of thing. They knew we were at home. They're trying to get our fans to turn and that atmosphere to get quieting down, and for us to hopefully get on the players' backs for Young Boys to get the advantage. Round about the 20th minute, the first big talking point came where Alfie went over in the box. Now this referee is a top European ref, but so Alfredo's went over in the box. He's not got booked for diving and he's not given a penalty. He just kind of said play on, so I don't understand he's got to do one or the other there in my opinion. At least I'm pretty sure that is the rules, that he's got to do one. If he thinks it's not a penalty, book him. So it's one that I've not managed to see back yet, but to me at my angle it did look like he was getting leaned into at his back, and to me it looked like a penalty, but not that it matters much now. Alfie, again, it has chance. In European nights, you know that he is going to score at Ibrox. He comes through, and it was a really hard finish because he had a lot of time, and sometimes they ones are harder. And he scores his goal, and the celebration was good. And he actually was like this, apologising to the fans, which it makes you emotional. But really, he has nothing to apologise for. He played well. It was unfortunate. Another day, he's going to score a hat-trick. His goals will come against Celtic, and we've got a lot for him to be thankful of. There's really no need for him to apologise. One of our next big chances came where Fritz got down the line again, as he does. He's so good at taking on them wing backs with his strength, and he's got real power down them lines. He cuts it back to a Rebo, and a Rebo unfortunately put it over the bar. But until our next chance was in the second half, which in the first few minutes of the second half, which was a recurring theme of this game. Ball got played up to Alfie, lovely dummy, sold the defender. He knew he had that defender for pace all day. And he's in behind, but there was just no one with him, and it kept on happening, especially in that second half. He looked like he was literally playing like a lone frontman at times, and unfortunately couldn't get a goal out of that one. As time was ticking on in the second half, we just seemed to be inviting more and more pressure. For whatever reason, in that second half, I don't know if our players started to look tired, if they were using so much energy in the final. Don't know what it was. Was it like mental thinking if we just sit in now? But for whatever reason, we just kept inviting the pressure. We couldn't really hold the ball well. We were giving it away sloppy possession. Couldn't get our passing game going well. And the Young Boys summed on a big the number 99. It was literally about, I think it was literally for 99 metres high. That's how big this guy was, and he kept winning every header and every flick on. And Borna Baric's done amazing, because this boy won one of his flick ons and he was in on goal. Borna, an amazing recovery to get in and stop that guy from what was certainly a guaranteed goal. Now, one of the major downers about our slack passing is it forced Jack to make a tackle in the midfield to stop a counter attack. It was a good professional foul. Unfortunately, that got him his first booking of the game. Morelos had a chance at the 75th minute again. It was another shot across goal. Keeper parried out in the middle, but again, unfortunately, no one following up. Whenever Morelos isn't the guy in the centre, no one else is, and I think that is a problem. Well, I think that we need to work on. Ojo came on with 15 minutes to go, but Kent came off. He wasn't having his best game again. I thought he was quiet, if not poor, on Sunday. One of the only players, I would say. And today, I didn't think he was quite at it again today, so I wasn't really surprised at seeing him come off. Things got a lot more nervy when Young Boys got the equaliser. Luckily for us, Porto were in the lead, so even if we did lose, we still would have went through. But obviously the players weren't to know that at the time. But really it was coming. Young Boys are piling on so much pressure. We weren't playing good going forward, that the goal was really inevitably going to end up coming in the end, especially with Young Boys knowing they had to win to be in with a chance to go through. But then things got worse. We got Ryan Jack sent off, so unfortunately he's going to miss the first leg of the round of 32, which could be someone absolutely huge, which we will go on to talk about. But Tav, I thought Tav had a good game today, but there was a chance in the ninth, literally one of the last kick of the balls, where he was through a 3-on-1, and God knows where he tried to pass to, but that had everyone reacting like this. Something I want to point out, I did think Joe Rebo had a decent game today. He started to tire, especially in that second half, but one thing that I think we majorly need to work on, Jordan Jones might be the answer, but it's having another winger, because Kent, he's having a little dip in form now for whatever reason, but I'm sure he'll be back to normal in the next game or two. Having another winger, there was so many times that Rebo was literally at like a right wing back type of spot rather than out in the right wing, giving us an option. So, like I said, so many times Alfie was up front, isolated on his own today, and I really think we need quick players to be supporting him, because so many times he's looking for support, and a lot of times he has to turn back rather than still having balls to go in behind and cause defenses problems, and sometimes it makes it easy for defences and it makes our attack a bit too slow. Jones may be the answer for whatever reason. Gerard doesn't seem to like Stewart, or doesn't like to sub him on recently, so it's a problem that I think we need to be looking into possibly in January. That's going to be all from the review of the game. Just going to go into a man of the match poll now and see what people on my Twitter thought about the game. 67% coming in first place was Borna Barisic, not really surprised at that one at all. 20% thinking Alfie, 9% saying Kamara, and then 4% voting for others. We've got some of the comments here. Dallas, my man Dallas, has said, the OG is the only thing stopping me saying BB, but he had a fantastic game. The ball was rolling in by with little danger. Bad decision takes away the man of the match. Alfie doing Alfie things. Scoring that goal after the cup final pressure, then apologising to the fan, gives him the man of the match, and Dallas's opinion. You and True Blue here saying, thought BB was solid until the OG, so yeah, same as you, said mixed feelings at the end, but at the end of the day we are through. Amsterdam round 2 soon. Oh, don't even go there. Andrew Bluebell saying, delighted to go through, but disappointed we never won the night and topped the group. Felt as if Morelos played the whole front line on his own. Totally agree with you there, bud. Kent, no quite at it at the moment. Arfield was a bit better tonight, and when Ojo came on, he was woeful. I'm going to put a photo on screen now of the potential opponents that we could play in the round of 32. So unfortunately, with us finishing second, there's a possibility of us playing the harder teams such as the Inter Milans, Ajax, Arsenal and Man United. Now, I'd like to know your comments about this, guys. Put it in the comments below. Personally, right now, especially at Ibrox, I don't see them beating us at Ibrox. I wouldn't go into this thinking, oh my god, like if we got into Milan or Ajax, I'd be going, oh dear, I'd be praying, but I'd be up for a game against Man United or Arsenal. I think in their states right now, just in 2 legs, I think we could get past the both of them teams, and it would, I imagine that it would be an absolute outcry, a war in the English media if we managed to beat them, especially since we are such a tin pot league compared to them. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Who would you like to see us face in the round of 32? Would you like one of the bigger teams for obviously the appealing match, or one of the easier teams to hope for us getting through? But that's going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you are still here and you have enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.